In the heart of a snow-covered forest stood an old orphanage, its windows frosted over, its halls echoing with the sorrowful whispers of lost children. Amelia, a young volunteer, arrived on Christmas Eve, eager to spread some holiday cheer. But as night fell and the shadows deepened, she discovered the orphanage's grim secret. Every Christmas, the spirits of the forgotten children returned, seeking revenge on the living. Trapped within those icy walls, Amelia fought for her life against the vengeful specters, desperate to uncover the truth behind their tragic fate. In a quaint village nestled in the Norwegian fjords, the Yule goat was a cherished Christmas tradition, a symbol of prosperity and good fortune. But when a group of tourists stumbled upon an ancient ritual hidden deep in the woods, they unwittingly unleashed a malevolent force that threatened to consume them all. As the goat's sinister influence spread, turning friend against friend, the villagers realized too late that some traditions are best left undisturbed. Winter's Hollow, a picturesque town blanketed in snow, seemed like the perfect holiday getaway for Sarah and her family. But as they settled into their cozy cabin, strange occurrences began to plague them. A chilling presence lurking in the shadows, the fingers brushing against their skin. As Christmas Eve approached, Sarah delved into the town's dark history, uncovering a centuries-old curse that threatened to claim her loved ones as its next victims. With time running out, Sarah raced against the clock to break the curse before it consumed them all. For as long as she could remember, Lily had been haunted by the ghostly apparitions of her ancestors, a family curse passed down through generations. But when she inherited her grandmother's old mansion on the outskirts of town, Lily discovered the true extent of the curse's power. As Christmas drew near, the spirits grew restless, their whispers growing louder with each passing day. Determined to break free from their suffocating grasp, Lily delved into her family's dark secrets, uncovering a shocking truth that threatened to tear her world apart. On a cold winter's night, a young bride vanished without a trace, leaving behind nothing but a trail of frost and despair. Years later, on the anniversary of her disappearance, a group of friends stumbled upon her abandoned mansion, unaware of the tragedy that awaited them. As they explored the decaying halls, they were drawn deeper into the bride's icy embrace, their sanity slipping away with each step. Trapped within the mansion's frozen walls, they soon realized that the bride's spirit would stop at nothing to claim them as her own. In a remote village nestled in the mountains, a centuries-old church stood as a beacon of hope for the faithful. But when a group of travelers sought refuge within its hallowed halls on a snowy Christmas Eve, they unwittingly awakened an ancient evil that lurked beneath its foundations. As the midnight mass began, the choir's voices rose in haunting harmony, drawing the unsuspecting congregation into a trance-like state. Trapped within the church's icy embrace, the travelers fought to break free from the choir's spell before they became its next victims. In a forgotten corner of the city, an old toy shop sat frozen in time, its windows adorned with lifeless dolls that seemed to watch passers-by with empty eyes. When Emily stumbled upon the shop on Christmas Day, she was drawn to its eerie allure, unaware of the sinister forces that lurked within. As she explored its shadowy depths, Emily discovered the truth behind the dolls' vacant stares, a curse that bound their souls to the whims of the twisted doll maker who had created them. With time running out, Emily raced to break the curse before she, too, became trapped within the doll maker's twisted vision of perfection. In the desolate wasteland of winter's end, where the sun never rose and the snow never melted, a lone traveler sought shelter in an abandoned cabin. But as night fell and the temperature plummeted, she discovered that she was not alone. The wraiths of those who had perished in the cold, their icy forms shimmering in the moonlight, surrounded her, their mournful wails echoing through the frozen air. With nowhere to run and nowhere to hide, the traveler faced a chilling realization. In winter's end, death was not the end, but only the beginning of a new nightmare. In the grand ballroom of an opulent mansion, a lavish Christmas party was in full swing. But when Clara, the daughter of the wealthy host, received a mysterious nutcracker as a gift, she unwittingly unleashed a curse that threatened to consume them all. As the clock struck midnight, the Nutcracker came to life, its wooden limbs twisting and contorting into monstrous shapes. With each passing hour, the curse grew stronger, transforming the guests into grotesque caricatures of themselves, with the mansion descending into chaos.